Hello, Filippo. I'm here with the Italian Open Individual Champion and World Individual Champion under 18. Filippo, how are you today?
Hello, I'm going great, very good. Thank you for inviting me here today. It's a honor to be here. Yes, and let's start it.
So, Filippo, you have just moved from Italy into, I would say, is it jockey school in France?
Yes.
And and how has your first few days been?
Well, it's a very different life, but I love it, and I'm really enjoying it, and very well. Uh, I hope that everything will be well because I really like it, and I'm trying my best every day. So hope
So
that it.
you so
Sorry.
you will be trying to become a jockey, right?
Yes, that's the goal. Yeah.
Okay. So we have to hope that you are not growing too much and you have to stop eating pasta and pizza so you have the weight.
Yes, but I don't like too much pasta. Pizza, yes, I like it, but I'm good to have a good routine of food. So that's not the problem. The problem is the height. I have to stay like this.
Yes. When I was younger, but not your age, but when I was 23, I I tried to become a jockey too, but I was too heavy. Like I didn't
Uh,
go to jockey school, but wanted to become like an amateur jockey. Just for I tried for a half a year to get my weight down, but I stopped at 63 kilograms, and this was the lowest I could get before my brain was becoming.
yeah, yes. The weight is the most difficult thing, I think, because
Yeah,
when you have a big muscle, this big body, it's difficult. But I'm
yeah,
not too big, so let's try.
yeah. And we wish you all the best, and obviously, maybe you know, but you remember Mikkel Mortensen from Denmark?
Some people told me that he did the same things I'm doing now, but I don't remember him and I don't know him personally. I started to follow him on Instagram because when people say this to me, I was really interesting, but I don't know him.
No, but Mikkel used to ride with me in my team when he was still a junior. He came over from Denmark to ride in Germany, and he became European individual champion in 2019. And then the year after, he went to jockey school in England. So he's now not sure if he has finished, but he will become a jockey too. So it's interesting to follow some past
Yeah,
games riders in the horse racing.
yeah, of course.
Um, so and you have been very successful in mounted games, so I think you will be successful in horse racing too. I got to work with some jockeys. You know, when like a few years ago, I'm a horse racing trainer too. I have a license to train racehorses, and the jockeys that I met, they're all very nice people, and I think you will be a great jockey, I'm sure.
Thank you. Hope so.
So looking back to this season, um, I mean, now finishing with the Italian individuals, you are now the big superstar of mounted games, uh, becoming the first Italian junior rider to win the Open individuals in Italy. And when did you take the decision to say, okay, I want to become Open individual champion in Italy?
Well, that's a very interesting story because I was deciding if I have to come here in French, and I thought that well, I would like to do something of very big, because of course I won the individual world championship, and that's amazing. But this is a competition that every year is there, and everyone working enough. And I'm not saying that this is simple. I don't want to say that, but it's a competition that every year is there, and doing something of bigger that was. not my goal, my dream. Let's say that like this, because winning Open is not easy at my age. Of course, I have even if I have um, experience, it's never simple. Uh, Compete against guys that I saw from when I was like 6, 7 years old. Not simple, but it was amazing. And so think at the start of this decision. I called my mom and I said, "Mom, you know what? I think that I would like to do this in Open." And in the house sometimes you think you talk about this kind of thing, but I never say that. So she was like, "What, really?" And I say yes. She At the beginning she said, "Filippo, let's think about it." But after, I have to be honest, after some days that I didn't talk it, I didn't say it again, I just let my mom think. She was really really positive about that. She said, why not? If you will go in France, that will be a good experience. If it goes bad, you will take your experience. If it go good, well, enjoy it, and we enjoyed it. Yeah.
And I mean, did you like last year or before, did you ever compete in the Opens in Italy? Or was this like the first time?
I compete in the last year in 2024 in the Italian Championship with Vanessa Farchione. She's a player or a ex-player. I don't know. Sometimes she comes, sometimes she comes back. Sometimes she works because she wants to be a veterinary, uh,
Yes.
of course. So she has to study a lot, and she doesn't have the time for training. But sometimes she come and she still enjoyed the games. But the last year she had a period where she could training a lot, and we say, what, I take Jace, the horse, which I do the World Team Championship this year. It's a very strong horse. It's not the horse which I win the individuals, but I think it's an amazing horse too. And we said, you know what, you have a good horse, you are good, because I still didn't win. I win, but I was a good player, but not still. I think like today, because I think I grow up a lot in terms of sport. So you know what, you have a good horse, you are a good player. She told me this, and I am a good player too. Don't play anymore, but let's try. And we go in the semi-final. We didn't go in the final, but for not for a lot. So we enjoyed it. I take it like an experience, but it was hard at the beginning. And well, this was the first time I compete, and this year in the individual open, it was the second time. So
So, I mean, you said winning in the Opens is not easy, but from the outside, it looked easy. So, I mean, I have seen you ride in 2024, but I was not watching you specifically. I did see you go up and down the ring, but I wasn't really looking at you, but everything. But at the World Individuals in the A final or also in the semifinals, I got to watch you because I was on the video and all I could see was you because I was filming you. And what I realized is that like you don't play like aggressive, but you play very offensive. Like it's not like it's a high risk. It looks like you're playing with a high risk, but obviously when you are able to play with high risk and you don't have any mistakes, then maybe it's easy to win. But that's just from what I see. How would you describe your style that made you successful this year?
wow, interesting question. I think that when I play, I like if it's like if I do a strategy of, but not in a game, in a context. I'm not looking the player against me in the game. Of course, maybe in some moment, yes, for understand, but not too much. Just understand the level of the competition of the all the race. So not be focused on of them, but be focused on what I have to do. For explain me better. Like I was before the individual Italian individual opens. I was worried about the first putting, like the bottle in the first part. You know, when you start, you have to put the bottle. I was worried in that part of the game because I think that see the opens from outside. I thought that they was faster than me, and I said, I don't know. I'm a little bit worried of these things, this part of game. After the speed of the horse, it doesn't worry me a lot because I don't think that is the main point. Of course, you need it for win. You can go with a very slow horse, but I don't think that the speed is the most important. I think that the consistency you have in the game, you know, the turning, that's the important, the consistency. So I was worried about that, and after I take a strategy, I start the competition thinking that, but I keep continuing, and I was continuing the competition with another thing. How can I explain? Um, I changed my mind and I said, you know what? You see, I see that this is not a problem. I I was right. I was wrong. Sorry. Uh, because maybe I don't see myself from outside, and I don't have. This is my problem, my personal problem, a little bit funny, but my personal problem. I don't understand how much I'm doing fast something when I'm the horse. I'm training at home, like I want to put the flag in a way. Something from outside said me, Filippo, what are you doing? It's impossible, but I don't understand it. Of course, in a limits, I understand, but I mean, I'm not crazy. I understand, but that I want to do it fast, but not so much fast how I think. I think that I'm doing more, you know,
Yeah.
and so from from me, the first part of the game make me worried, but after I understand that wasn't a problem, and come back at the question, this is you like the strategy. You don't have to see the players, but you have to see the context, the way they play, everything in the pitch and in the arena. And after when I start the competition, I see that I was at the level, and I changed a little bit my mind because I didn't go for win. I mean, I go for do good, but I didn't expect to win because I don't know my level from outside, as I was saying before. So I went for do good, but after I was before, sorry, I wasn't so let's win, let's go to win. I was like, be calm, let's see how it's going, and after you will decide the goal. Be calm, let's play game per game, and after you will take the right mentality to go in that competition, because it's not a simple competition. It's individual, and I think that individuals are complicated than more complicated than teams. So from the beginning, it's not simple, and I did it in open, so it's more difficult, too. So I start, I see the level, and after I change my mind, I say, you know what, you're at the level. Now I think I'm ready to do good, to do good. Yeah.
And Was this like when you went to the World Individuals in France? Was it the same process that you had to go through in your head, or how was it different?
A little bit yes, a little bit no, because I mean, I went in the Open in Italy, I know that I am the world champion. So I think that I know I have quality. I don't know how much quality for the Open, but I know. So I have to be sure or myself sure in myself that I have quality. I don't know how much quality for the Open, but I have it. Before, when I was in the World Individual Championship, it wasn't the same. It was like a little bit similar because let's do game per game, but not the same. Uh, I was a little bit more not sure, like I was in individual in Italy, a little bit less. Um, and I think that my mind changed from Word and from now. It gave me more uh,
Confidence.
confidence. Yes, more
Yeah.
confidence in myself. So yes, I think that it's about the confidence when different. Yes.
So when there was, I remember in the semifinal, in the beginning of the semifinal at World Individuals, I don't know if it's the first race, but after one or two races, you looked like you had some problems and you were getting nervous. And I tried to tell you to go,
Yeah.
to calm down because what I saw that you were trying to, it looked like, okay, something didn't work out well, so I have to go more. This is what it looked like. What did you understand from what I tried to tell you? Did you understand the same, like when I was saying, okay, take it easy, or what did you actually understand?
Yes, I understand, but I interpreted it in not in a little bit different way. Not calm to say sleep, but
Yeah, no,
calm.
but
See yourself. Be calm in the game because you have the potential to do good. So calm. Let's think, and let's do the things in a good way. I thought that.
yeah, because the sometimes when people don't have the experience and confidence, um, they may be the most talented person in the competition or have the biggest potential, but when the head is putting too much pressure and your approach is wrong, then you may up not even making the final.
Yes, but this is the difference between the players which experience and the players without. You have to do race for that. For me, I think that you have to do a lot of competition because the sport is like a way. It's like a study. Step by step, you grow. You understand. All the race is a step. Especially the international race. For me, one international race is like five national race of course not like individual championship Italy, like normal competition. For me, one international is like five of about experience. It teach you a lot. I don't know
Yeah.
if you understand what I want to say.
Yeah, yes, yes. And I just learned that the horses that you were riding this year are actually not the same. I always thought it was one horse,
Yeah,
but I
a lot
learned
of people say this to me. Yeah.
so that's very impressive that you were able to have two horses on the top level at the same time. Um, Now that you have learned, a little bit more about your potential and your quality in Italian individuals, what do you think is your limit? Do you think if you would be riding in the world individuals in the opens, for example, do you think you could challenge Colin Eleanor or whoever is at the top in the opens? Do you think you could do it?
Well, I will take it like I took the individual in Italy. I don't know, step by step, game by game, and after we will see. If we have to compete with the best, you have to see if you are at the level, and after, if you are at the level, you have to see who is the best. I think that you have to be in the top, and after be the best of the top. It's not easy because it's hard, because I don't know. For this I say that I don't know. Eleanor is a monster, like a lot of international player in Open, French player, England player. For this I don't know, because I don't see myself from outside. I will take it like I took the Italian Individual Championship. Let's do game by game. If the competition go wrong, this will be a step of my career, experience. If it goes good, enjoy it, like I said before. But it's always a step. I mean, it's always a part of career. I'm not arrived from to any. How can I say? I'm not arrived. I have always something to
Yes.
learn. That, of course, I am more confident, because I will be, but not arrived. Always something to learn. Yes, I think this.
And I'm asking also the question because up until today, Italy has no world champion in the Opens, and I would say many have tried, and with the success that you have had last year, some would say the biggest chance of this changing is you.
I don't know. Let's see. Let's.
Yeah, so of course let's see, but no, I think like from you know you can speculate, how fast is somebody and can he do it or can he not do it, but I think if somebody is able to win open individuals, then the chance of them being able to make it to the world individual final and or possibly winning is definitely there. I think uh, something that is probably a little bit different is everything has to be a little bit more perfect in open world individual final. So, everything has to be, you
Sure.
know, and this is because obviously the best riders of many generations are meeting together, and but I think this will be interesting to see in the future. However, looking back to yourself and your career, um, what do you think made you so successful over time? Like, how did you grow up? What made you so competitive? And how did you learn to ride so well? What do you think are the stepping stones that made you successful in mounted games?
Well, uh, it's a big question for sure. Starting about the way of I ride, I think that you have to be sensitive with the horse, understand what kind of rider the horse want to have, uh, the kind of action. There are a lot of things when you have to ride that have to be good, and this is the base for a good player for me, because I am an athlete. I play, but the horse too, and you have to understand him, and he has to understand you. So this is the base. Be sensitive with the horse. After, about the success, I think this is the base, and after there are a lot of steps. Grow up, and competition by competition, try to learn where you made a mistake. Try to learn, and then not focus of the bad thing, like before a game, like, oh no, I'm gonna make mistake. No, don't focus of the bad thing. Let's just learn by the mistake. Like, I'm not good doing something. I try. After a thousand of time, you will be able to do this, and you will do this good, and you will take confidence a little bit more every time, and you can build a good confidence, and it makes you better in the race, so it makes make you more experienced. I think it's a lot of things, experience, uh, skills, a lot of things that make you successful. And of course, the career is a way that's learn you a lot of things, a lot of kind of things.
And over the let's say the last 2 3 years, how many, like, what was your everyday routine? How many times a week did you ride? How much did you train? How many horse did you ride?
Well, I rode, I think every day, not or 5 times a week from since when I was 8 years old. Sure, 4 times a week, sure. After sometimes more, sometimes less. I rode a lot of horse, a lot of pony, and it makes me learn, because every horse teaches you something. Every horse teach you to be sensitive. I think the sensitive is very important, because I take well, before Jace and Dual, I had a very complicated horse, a lot complicated, and I take him 1 week before of the most important race in Italy, which is individual, and I was under 15. I was under 15, and I took him 1 week before the competition, because the horse I had he didn't was healthy, so I had to change him, and he was very complicated. But with the sensitive, I did a very good race. I didn't go in the final, but like for 1 or 2 points, and that was the race that in Italy we had to use to selection to decide who is gonna go in the national team in Italy, and the coach decided to take me in the national team after 1 week I rode this horse. So that's because I try to be sensitive, and it helps me, because if I wasn't no, I rode you like I rode every horse, no, I will never do this. And after, I think I did a little bit the same with Dual. I don't have him from years. I rode him from I rode him in a race 1 year ago, but he wasn't mine. He was of the last owner. Sometimes I rode him in house just to make him move, because the last owner, she wasn't always able to ride him at home. So sometimes I take him for make him move, but nothing special, just trot, And after we buy him, I don't know how many time ago. I think 1 month, 3 week before the individual World Individual Championship. 3 weeks, 1 month, something like that. And after I did the competition with him. So I think that it's very important to be sensitive with the horse.
And now you've mentioned your horse quite a bit. What do you think makes your horse such a good horse? And I'm talking about the one from individuals. Is it a quarter horse?
Sorry.
Is it a quarter horse?
Yes, it's a quarter.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how, like, why is this such a good horse for you?
Well, he is quality, a lot of quality. His turn are impressive. When I watch the video, I say, "Wow, is me?" That do this kind of turn is dual because it's amazing. It's a very I don't know how can I say it, a very short turn, you know, and he you with him. I think that a good quality of him is that you can ask him everything to him. He's focused on the game. He's not thinking of that of that. He's focused and focus on the game and on your action you are gonna ask. Of course, he's a horse that play, so he have experience too. So sometimes he do something of wrong, but every horse of experience do this like do this in the I don't know how can I say in English. Do this in the turn. I don't know. Sorry, when they want to turn.
When they, you mean when they want to turn early? When they
Yes,
drop the shoulder,
exactly.
yeah.
Yes, exactly. Sometimes they do. You have to correct him, but who doesn't do this? Who, I don't. I think every horse with experience do this because they know they have to turn and they want to do this early, but it's part of the game. You just have to correct him and let's play. So I think it's this.
Yeah. I think I was I mean, now that I know that these are two different horses, yes, maybe I should have realized earlier, but they look very similar and they are both very good. So you were lucky to have such good horses.
Yeah.
Um, so Filippo, I think you know, only last year I was still competing, and I enjoy watching mounted games just to watch and see good riders and good horses, and but I would always, also look and see, okay, who is very good and who might be the next one, that I need to beat in order to stay at the top. And I think maybe not so much after World Individuals, but definitely after Italian Individuals, I think everybody knows uh, that there is a new kid in the block that that is very good, and I think definitely you have brought a lot of excitement to the mounted games studio world, with always having a smile for the camera and enjoying the games, being gentle and sensitive with the horse, and being a really good role model for everybody else to watch you. So I think the mounted games world is very happy to have you as a rider, as a champion. And I think this is my honest opinion. I think your sensitivity and your connection with your horse is what made you so successful. And I think this is something which is important for everybody, also in Italy, to realize that this is success. This brings success. It's not so much about just the speed and the skill, but it's about the connection with the horse. And this is usually also what makes the women so successful when they are riding, is that they have it a little bit, sometimes a little bit easier to find a connection with the horse than the boys. The boys, they are, yeah, more athletic and stronger, and maybe a little bit less fear. But when you have a rider like yourself that is gentle and sensitive, but also athletic, then it's the full package, and that's what makes you so good. But again, thank you for this season. It was a pleasure for us to be able to follow you, and hopefully we will have the chance to follow you in the future, because I think there's a lot to come from Filippo. So
Hope
thank you.
hope so. Thank you. Thanks to you and for everything for the oddio. Sorry, I don't know in English.
No,
Uh,
it's fine.
cut this part. Consigli, advice. Thank you for the advice during the World Individual Championship. That helps me. I think a lot. And well, I hope too to be in the next competition. I hope to.
Thank you.